Hi, this is Jennifer Hawkes, and I'm going to do my health risk assessment for the nutrition class. I've tried uploading this several times, so hopefully it works. My health history, some of the main concerns were on my dad's side. We have hypertension and obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. On my uncle has hypertension, and my grandfather died from a brain aneurysm. My brother has obesity, possibly hypertension, but he refuses to go to the doctors as often as he should. On my mom's side, my grandmother died from, they called it oat cancer, but I guess now these days they don't have those terms, so lung cancer with some other issues. My aunt has diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, obesity. My sister has hypertension. My mother has obesity. So that puts me at high risk for hypertension and obesity. For my personal health profile, my current blood pressure, I took it yesterday, was 104/69, and my heart rate was 71. I don't go to the healthcare provider as often as I should, but I do go to get blood tests, and I just had one done last month, and my glucose was 68, and my blood pressure was within normal limits. My cholesterol was under 200. My LDL and HDL were good, but my HDL could be higher to reduce risk for heart attack, and my triglycerides were within normal levels. I don't smoke. Have you ever been told that any of your blood values were outside of the normal range? No, I've never had high levels. The only medications that I take over the counter are Motrin or ibuprofen for monthly issues. Other than that, I don't like taking medications. I don't have any medical or physical conditions that require special attention or physical activities. For the health habits and lifestyle assessment in the exercise and fitness score, I received an 8 because I do moderate exercise. I try to, until the nursing program probably goes more into it, but I try to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. And I take different kinds of classes that include endurance and muscle strengthening. Sometimes my kids and I go on walks, or we go take our dogs running. We practice softball, try to avoid the overweight section. For nutrition, I received a score of 7 because I eat a variety of different foods every day. If I don't eat my fruits and vegetables, I try to make shakes that include fruit, vegetables, protein powder, and water. I don't skip meals. I know it's really bad for your metabolism. I try to limit the amount of saturated fat in my diet, but I love steak and shrimp and salmon and chicken. Those sometimes can have fat and some other junk food that I shouldn't be eating. I try to limit the amount of salt and sugar I eat, but again, monthly issues and stress, I eat more sugar. For the tobacco use section, I received a 12 because I have never smoked. I don't smoke. I don't plan on smoking. I don't use pipes or cigars. So that was my highest area. For alcohol and drugs, I received a score of 9. I have maybe 1 alcoholic beverage per month. I don't take over-the-counter medications unless I absolutely have to and I can't get through my day without it. But like I said, it's usually just ibuprofen. I'm very obsessed with reading labels and over-the-counter medications, looking to see what's involved in them, especially because I have children too. For my stress management area, I received a score of 6, which was the lowest one out of all. Because I work night shift and I don't sleep enough when I work and sleep enough after I work. I have 3 kids. My husband travels very far. We have his grandma that we take care of in aborted care. We have started recently in the last year going to church to see if that would help, but being a big family, children go to school, go to work, life is stressful. In the safety area, I received an 8 because I do obey the laws as much as I can. I do wear a seatbelt, and I avoid smoking in bed because I don't smoke. So that's a good thing, I guess. Disease prevention, I received a score of 8. This would be because I've had family members who had had heart attacks and cancers and stroke, so I know the signs to look forward to. Also, with working in the medical field, hearing stories from people and trying to understand it more to better your own lives. I do try to get medical screenings, but probably do it mostly myself. The one thing I do keep track of is the womanly pap smears now it's 2 years, but it used to be every year. I don't practice monthly breast testicle self-exams. I'm bad with that. I'm sexually active, but I'm married, so I don't have to worry about the safety of that. So like I said, the highest area was tobacco use, and the lowest area was stress management that I need to work on, which is probably going to be one of my 5 F's. The results are what is expected for my age and physical activity. Preventative measures are stress management and exercise. Steps to maintain a great health would be to find something that relaxes me. I'm thinking maybe I should take up a yoga class or just take time to deep breathe once in a while and focus on something. I want to take these steps because I would like to be around for many, many years. I want to see my kids get married and go to school and grow older. Some of the websites that I was looking at, the American Heart Association, it says people who are at risk for obesity and hypertension should eat magnesium-rich foods, which I do eat a lot of them, but I can probably eat some more. Some of the foods it says to incorporate in your diet is broccoli, peanut butter, yogurt, watermelon. Good things. Magnesium is critical to heart function, and it protects against hypertension and heart disease. I found that on page 395 in the nutrition book by Rolfs. Also, I found an interesting statement on page 253 in our nutrition book from Rolfs. Relationship between obesity and cardiovascular disease risk is strong, with links to both elevated blood cholesterol and hypertension. According to American Heart Association, a diet in low salt and exercise can decrease risks of hypertension. I don't think I have a risk of hypertension, but my blood pressure is always really good, and I'm hoping that's because I exercise and I don't eat a lot of salt, because salt can increase your blood pressure. Also on the website www.ncbi.nlm.nib.gov, in obesity and hypertension, I found an interesting statement saying that greater than or equal to 20% of body fat is considered obese, and that obesity can result in hypertension and many more life-threatening health issues. So I like doing this assignment because there's some things that I didn't know about, and I can read more about them and talk to my parents about them, and it helps out. So thanks so much. Hope you liked the video. Bye.